Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general message, and I'm asking Spirit, who do you need to stay away from at this time? Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay? But Spirit, what is the strongest energy here today for my Virgos? Who do they need to stay away from at this time? Now I saw two images, right? I saw an image of a pig, and then I saw the image of a clown. So I don't know if that's significant, but who do my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus need to stay away from? Can I get a card for now and a card for going forward? So you have cycles. And it says fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. And then going forward, you have communicate. It says compromise, forgive, and work it out. So it's really giving an energy for some of you where this may be someone you've already closed out some sort of cycle with, or maybe you're trying to decide if you should close out a cycle with them. Maybe you're trying to decide if you should give somebody a second chance, or they may not have come in with this communication yet here, okay? Bottom of the deck, you have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. I don't know, you've got the guardian angel here. It says a lost loved one watches over you, and you have patience right next to it. It says just a few more months. It says good things come to those who wait. It's almost like an ancestor or angel is saying to somebody, hey, listen, keep paying attention. Keep remembering that we're in a Mercury retrograde, right? This is the time for these people to be coming back. Exes, ex-friends, right? Family members that you haven't spoke to for a while. This is the time. So Spirit says, hold steady. Don't make any concrete decisions around this time. I'm not saying that, hey, you can't hear people out and things like that. What I'm saying is don't make a final decision for some of you. Especially if these are people that you feel like you can't trust, or, you know. You have earth sign and you have commitment, caution, and then you have luck is on your side. All right, let's see. Give me two cards. Who does my Virgos need to stay away from at this time, Spirit? Thank you. And going forward? It's more than one. Okay. All right. So the first one you have coming out, it says pale. It says time to get out of this situation. So this would give me the indication with cycles and pale that some of you may still be around who you need to stay away from. So let's see. You also have the lion, Leo energy, heavy Leo energy. I see Scorpio, Aries energy here with the lightning. The crown is, okay, I was going to say it's maybe an earth sign. But let's see, lion, it says time to act. So you got time to get out of this situation and time to act. Does something need bravery? And then you have the horse. It says short journey. So maybe something here, I don't know if it's like with the short journey, something here has kind of only lasted a short amount of time. Or it was meant to. Oh, I'm hearing it was meant to. So going forward, you have crown, right? It says honor and respect will come to you. This crown is giving me more of a spiritual energy, okay? There could be something here about royalty or someone's bloodline or the position that someone is supposed to be sitting in. So someone's purpose. You also have light and it says control your anger or you will be sorry. And then you have sun. It says happiness and well-being. So with me picking up the sun card last is giving me that energy of whatever this is going on here, all will be well. Now, the sun card with the lightning, right? Control your anger. It says you will be sorry. This could talk about maybe something being revealed. Maybe someone here is not going to be happy with some sort of decision that somebody makes for themselves. But this also makes me feel like the tower energy. When you think about the traditional meaning, right? Something comes crumbling down because it isn't no longer built on a solid foundation. There's a situation here that if someone is still in it, it's starting to show cracks. Now, it's also giving me with the tower energy, right? Once that tower comes down and it has, you know, come crashing down because spirit has had to intervene because someone wasn't getting the warnings or whatever, right? The nice thing about the tower is the reason why spirit does it because it gives you a chance to rebuild. And I feel like this is when the sun comes out for someone. But let's see. Who do my Virgos need to stay away from, spirit? Give me 3 cards. So you have secretive, it says sneaky, it says mysterious, and it says hiding information. You have a double life. It says liar, deception, it says in another relationship. And then you also have stubborn, it says bossy, selfish, and inflexible. Toxic love at the bottom of the deck. Drama, addictions, love, hate, relationship. So maybe this is like a trauma bond relationship. What is this? Give me 3 cards for going forward. Who do my Virgos need to stay away from? So you have hurting. It says crying, depressed, pain, sorrow. Coming in the reverse. Landed on double life. In the upright, it would say contemplation. It says yes, no. It says unsure, choices, and decisions. But it's in the reverse. So spirit is saying there's something here that you shouldn't contemplate. So again, if it's going back to this energy where you may be considering or thinking about taking somebody back because they may be reaching out to you using emotional manipulation. Maybe someone here is emotionally unstable. Give me one more. Yeah, mind games. Immature, testing you and analyzing you. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have no contact. It says silence. It says blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. This person may have given you a headache or something may have just been very stressful here. It looks like this person on this card is trying to relax or getting a massage or something. I said massage and I just heard, yes, masseuse. So I don't know what's going on. You got egg on their face, ashamed, backfire, got caught. All right. What are we using? Who do my Virgos need to stay away from? What's secretive? Oh, it's coming out sideways. Can talk about a blockage. You got the Hermit. So, Virgo energy. Show me more about the Hermit. Yeah, the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Now, this obviously is your energy, right, Virgos? But show me more, because it could just say that you coming out sideways means that they were trying to hide something from you, not wanting you to see something. The Hermit. They didn't want you to be enlightened about something. The 10 of Coins. Is this family? Is this to do with money? That 10 of Coins just landed on stubborn, bossy, selfish, and inflexible. I'm not even going to lie. When I think of that kind of bossy, controlling energy, it does make me think of the Emperor. I mean, this definitely could be a feminine. What is this Hermit and the 10 of Coins? Someone here could just be, you know, wealthy. The Chariot, Cancer energy here. This could be like Spirit saying, especially with the Hermit again coming out sideways, right? I don't know if there's a Virgo in here where you just feel stuck in a situation or you don't kind of know which direction to go in. The 10 of Coins with the Chariot, this is definitely telling somebody to move forward. Someone here could have been doing something when they were traveling. Give me one more for this. What's the Hermit, the 10, okay, the 5 of Cups. What's the Hermit, the 10 of Coins, and the Chariot? The Tower. And I kept looking up here. The Tower is something, a shocking event here, right? It can also talk about an energy of destruction, divorce, chaos. What's the Tower? Coming out sideways. The Sun. Okay, I feel like somebody being in this energy of being stubborn and wanting to ignore the signs and things like that, right? Spirit saying, number one, okay, the Tower is going to talk about, number one, you missing some sort of opportunity, maybe an opportunity for happiness, or once something gets revealed, yeah. All right, what's double life? Liar, deception, and in another relationship, the 2 of Wands. The 3 of Swords. What's the 2 of Wands, 3 of Swords? I feel like whatever this is, right, it's going to hurt, because I feel like someone may have made some sort of plans for the future, or they saw themselves with somebody, you know, going forward, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. What is this? The 10 of Wands, yeah. 10 of Wands talks about a burden, something being very stressful. It talks about overload, but it also talks about just something being done and over with here. The 2 of Wands is an energy of a choice. 3 of Swords is heartbreak. Tears, it's a loss, right? Again, this energy of depression. Someone may need to make a choice here. This double life is, there's lots of energy here. This double life is also giving me someone who, I don't know if they have some sort of mental problems. I don't know if this is like bipolar or something like that. 1 minute they're good, 1 minute they're not, 1 minute they're up, 1 minute they're down. But I feel like Spirit is saying that energy is affecting somebody. And I'm not saying, you know, when people are in a bad place, especially if these are people like you care about or whatever, you have history with them, children with them, right? I'm not saying that you can't help these people, but I'm saying sometimes you have to take a step back and almost like reevaluate something again, right? If it's affecting your life to the point where, I don't know, you feel stuck. What's stubborn? King of Coins. Show me more. Knight of Coins. What's King of Coins, Knight of Coins? Page of Coins, and then you have the Queen of Coins coming out. Okay, so I don't know if this is a marriage. But you got, I don't know if someone is stubborn. Or, what's the Page of Coins? Why is the King and Queen of Coins here? The Five of Wands, conflict, drama, chaos. Yeah, I was going to say this could be a marriage. Four of Wands. What's this? And the Four of Cups. 44 could be significant. It's time for a change. As I say that. I don't know. Maybe somebody likes a lot of attention. Someone could be dealing with a Queen of Wands. What's the Page of Coins? Five of Wands. Four of Wands. And the Five of Cups. Landing on the Chariot is the Six of Coins. It's time for like someone to have an equal give and take in a situation. I don't know if there's something here about finances. What do my Virgos need to stay away from, Spirit? What is contemplation in the reverse? The Knight of Swords. The Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. So the Knight of Swords can talk about an energy of very quick movement, right? It can talk about, you know, maybe a lot of words going backwards and forwards with someone here. But this can also talk about somebody really needing to find the strength to move on here. The Nine of Wands is a test of fate. Are you going to see some sort of opportunity, or are you going to stay where you are? And it looks like struggle with something. You have the Two of Swords. Someone's at a crossroads. It's almost like a really hard decision for somebody to make. The Two of Swords can also talk about someone here is not addressing or dealing with something that they know that they should. It kind of gives me sometimes the energy of, you know what, I'm just going to pretend that there's nothing wrong over here. Avoidance. So what is hurting, crying, depressed, pain, sorrow? Flew out. You have the full moon. Now, someone could also need to walk away from a mindset. I don't know if somebody's worried about their finances, or they're finding a lot of excuses when it comes to finances not to do something, not to take some sort of action. But what is the full moon? Damn. The full moon is the waxing moon. I was going to say waning moon. Now the full moon talks about completions. The full moon also talks about emotional awareness. Somebody needing to address their emotions, their feelings. You have the waxing moon, which, I mean, I guess it's good because it does talk about making progress. It talks about someone gaining strength. Show me more. What is the full moon and the waxing moon? Six of Cups. Something to do with the past? Or is it something to do with children? Or someone's childhood? Six of Cups is also soulmate energy. Why is the Six of Cups here? The Two of Coins. Back and forth. Show me more about the Six of Cups. Landing on the Chariot is the Three of Wands. This talks about manifesting your dreams. So what is this? Is someone cry on their own, either because they feel like they can't achieve this, which they probably can? Three of Wands talks about traveling for pleasure. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that kind of a pleasure. This is a level up. Show me more. The Lovers. Landed on the Hermit. Give me one more. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups and the Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody here is not addressing their emotions. And they're not speaking about it. They're keeping something very much suppressed here. Somebody desires some sort of... even though it uses the word doing things differently, I feel like there's something here that someone craves, but it's almost like I'm not going to show that soft side of me because I have to wear this kind of hard, like, exterior. 6 of Wands. So what's the mind games? Because I feel like it's almost like I'm asking Spirit, who do you need to stay away from? Like I said, I feel like someone may still be with someone here, right, that they need to move away from. I don't know if it's to have something else. And for others of you, there is someone that you have already separated from, but I feel like they're going to come back in, if they haven't already, to communicate with you, to kind of get a foot back in the door. What is the mind games? What's the mind games? Five of Coins. Landing on the Chariot is the Two of Coins, so that makes the Seven of Coins, and the Page of Wands. There's something also here about someone's mind games not working, okay? Again, when somebody comes in with whatever communication this is, right, they may feed you a real good story. They may make things sound really good here. It may put you in your mind of, you know, has this person changed? Should I let them back in? Are they really sorry? Is this genuine? Okay. Seven of Coins energy is, you know, an energy of investment, making plans. So some of you need to think very carefully. Now, there's also another energy with this mind games and this, whoever this stubborn energy is, right? They may have been trying to hold back to see if you would reach out or to see something, but maybe they're kind of in their mind of like, okay, you know, should I reach out? Should I communicate? I'm hearing trying to hold it together. So show me more. Spirit, now show me why Virgo needs to stay away. I'm going to do 2 spreads because I feel like there's 2 energies, okay? So the first energy that I'm asking who you need to stay away from, you know, and why, is the first energy is going to be the person that I feel is still with someone that they need to separate from. I don't know if this is someone that wants to come towards you, or I don't know if this is you, okay? Why do they need to stay away from that person? Two-faced. Double life came out again. We already have double life. Double life, cheater, backstabber. Thrills. It says continuous cycles. It says bad decisions and addictions. Yeah, have consequences. Yeah, right behind that you got lost. And someone here wants to come in and apologize. You have stagnant. It says stuck, dead end, and frozen. Yeah. A certain situation is not going to go anywhere. You have the Horse here with the short journey. Clarify these cards. Coming out sideways, you have suffering in silence. It says unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. I also see someone staying with somebody because of lustful reasons. Yeah, they said don't forget the trauma bond. Yeah. So you have hopeful, it says inspired, optimistic, and success. You have daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion. It says hopes and dreams. What's the extra card? Divine masculine. Authority, discipline, and father figure. There may be a masculine that is with a feminine energy that they don't maybe necessarily want to be there, or like I said, they stay for the wrong reasons. But they keep that to themselves. So now the other energy of the person that may be coming towards my Virgos that they have already separated from, Spirit. Why do they need to stay away from that person? Okay. Coming out sideways. So we have trapped. It says stuck, no options, unforgiveness. You have hopeful. It says inspired, optimistic, and success. Thrills came out again. It says continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Yeah, cutting ties. Oh, I don't know if you know this person. I don't even know if they could get close to you with Archangel Michael here. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. You have stagnant coming out. It says stuck, dead end, and frozen. Yeah, we're trapped. Coming out sideways, running. It says escape, denial, and excuses. Oh, for some of you, this other energy may be trying to run away from somebody here. Or they're in denial that you have actually let this situation go. What's thrills? Oh, coming in the reverse. Landed on the Three of Swords. In the upright, it would say smell the roses. And this is like my Divine Feminine card. It says slow down, take some you time. It says get out in nature. With this coming out and it being in the reverse with thrills. Now, there could be something here, because I'm asking why do you need to stay away from this person. There could be something here about somebody really wanting to prove that you're not a Divine Feminine. Or this could be someone who may be coming in with some sort of like sexual advances, but then it would say to me that almost like this person doesn't respect you, or they don't know your worth. Or why is this smell the roses? Yes, psychopath at the bottom of the deck, abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. This could be a distorted feminine. Why is these two here? Thrills and the Empress card in the reverse. Narcissist came out. Egotistical, opportunist, and fragile. So Virgos, let us see what Spirit has to say about who you need to stay away from. Give me some cards for these people or this person. What do you have to say about them, Spirit? So you have get over yourself. It says pull your shit together. It says help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So instead of trying to irritate the Virgo, find something to do with your life. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. It says go easy on your ass, buy your own damn drinks. So again, it's like, this is such weird energy, right? Because imagine somebody trying to come towards you to bring you down, or, you know, whatever it is that they're trying to do to prove that you ain't who you say you are, or to just kind of like misery lights company. This is someone who doesn't even know their own worth. Oh, it makes sense, actually. If they don't know their own worth, how are they going to know yours? I'm hearing teach people how to treat you. You have shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. It says forgive, let that shit go. I heard, okay. I think the best way I want to say it is this may be someone who has some like past trauma. Okay, it could be childhood. You have be fucking grateful. It says shit could be so much worse. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. It says thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. I did say I don't know if someone here had some sort of mental problems. And then you have where it says depressed. It says shit is going down with your job. It says reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. I don't know if something happened at somebody's job. Yeah, rebel. And we have it's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Yeah, you look like a shit show. Okay, and detox. Yeah, some of them may be under the influence of something here. So Virgos, that is what I picked up here today. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, Virgos, stay safe. Love and light, guys.